Alright then, we're back with Fallout 76. Let's playing the Wastelanders campaign. And I just want to say, there was a person who has recently messaged me over Xbox. I'm not going to say your name on video to protect your profile and stuff. But you messaged me about receiving free legendaries, and you specifically wanted legacies. And I didn't have any real legacies. I mean, the legacies I have are not very good legacies, and I'd rather keep them rather than just throw them away as novelties, alright? I don't want to seem overly harsh saying, no, you can't have them, when I'm usually a very nice person, right, in general. So, I did this before and nobody answered me, but you can have, and anybody that sees this video, you can have nearly anything in this character's stash. If you, nearly anything, ask me about it, and you can have it. I'm going to go over everything. And so you can't have that. That's something I want to keep. Because it's a level 50 Scorch training pistol, which is just funky. Just ask, and nearly anything. So there's a couple things you can't. And if you're asking if there's any legacy weapons in here, there is one, and it's not a very good legacy weapon. And it's apparently... And I don't even know if it's a true legacy weapon, because the wiki says it is, which we'll get into that when we get down to it. Nearly anything, and you can have that. Just ask. If you see anything, pause the video over the stats or whatever. So anything that has a specific name, like named items, like Bunker Buster or Civil Unrest, Daisy Cutter, no, you can't have those. But nearly anything else, and I'll think about it, yes or no. Most of the times it will be yes. Some things will be instantly no. Like particularly weird legendaries. Like that. Quad Cryolator. You cannot have that. Someone gave that to me, so you know. You can't have that either. A lot of the quad stuff you can't have, just because I like quad. Can't have these, because technically these are legacy items as their survival mode reward weapons, but you can't have those because it's named, and yeah, can't have that. Gutter, Oh, there's the legacy. You're probably thinking, how is that a legacy? Apparently, at least according to the wiki, don't know if it's true. Could be, the wiki, Fallout 76 wiki is, yeah. But apparently a muzzleloader, a musket, a black powder rifle, with 25% faster rate of fire is a legacy weapon, according to the wiki. I don't know how true the wiki is, because the Fallout 76 wiki is A, often wrong, B, heavily outdated on some, and 3, it's just missing information. Like, there are several things on the Fallout 76 wiki that just don't have pages. I have to say, who's ever managing the Fallout 76 portion of the wiki is doing such an awful job compared to every other Fallout game. Like, even Fallout Brotherhood of Steel has more wiki information than Fallout 76. I know it's a simpler game, but there's still something about that. The cancelled Fallout games have more information on the wiki than Fallout 76. Yeah, nearly anything. Just ask, and I'll say yes or no. And on 90% of these items, it will be yes. Like, you can have this Vampire's Gauze Rifle, these Vampire's Knuckles, Vampire's Super Sledge you can have. That's 40% faster swing speed, that's not bad. Yeah, there's nothing... these are just Zealot's weapons I was experimenting with. Yeah, but basically anything in here. Almost anything, like I said. I don't have any armor, if you're wondering. Oh wait, no, I have Last Bastion, but that doesn't really count. That's a quest item that you can get, anyone can get. Oh yeah, okay. But anyway, let's get on with this. Join a casual team. Alright, let's go do the quest line, the Wastelanders quest line. And the person also asked me, like, are you playing Fallout still? Basically, not really. Like, I'll do stuff for this quest line, for the channel, and right now, no. Like, basically, I'm not playing Fallout 76. Maybe during the next season. During the like I haven't missed the season. I've done every season in Fallout 76.
Gotta be some better loot around here.
All right, so I've never not completed a season. So that's when I'm basically playing. Whenever the season's done, I'm done. Until Bethesda chooses to add new content to this game, which is not going to be for some time. And I don't mean little events, right? Like, I'm tired of events. They don't add anything. There. Like, they're boring. It's like, tired of it. I want actual content. I want a new map. Dungeons, new enemies to fight, new gear. Alright? I despise this trickle content. It works for some games, it does not work for others. Trickle content works fine for first person shooters like Call of Duty or Battle Royale games, right? It works fine there. This does not work in a role playing game. Alright? This does not work in a multiplayer role playing game because the main goal of these is endgame. And when you're not putting out endgame, it's just you have this like severe drought period, and that's why expansions are always better for this type of game rather than this live service stuff. Excuse me, I have tea and I'm gonna take a drink. It is a pomegranate white tea, and it's very good. I do drink a lot of tea. I try not to drink a lot of soda. Though I did have an energy drink today. I had a Reign. You should not drink Reign. Like, there is a warning on the Reign cans. If you're under 18, it says do not drink Reign. Makes me dizzy. So there's that. And another Reign flavor made my nose run, even though I wasn't clogged. So yeah, think about that. Reign is not good for you. It gives you energy. I was actually using it when I was writing more of my novel. I'm on chapter 19 of my novel. I want to get done. I'll get it done.
Hey there, Vault Dweller. I've heard all about the plans for that Vault 79 raid of yours, so I'll spare you the time and tell you I'm in. All that sweet, sweet gold is as good as ours. Hey, catch? It's not a catch so much as it is a business deal. Before I sign on for your vault raid, I need you to do something for me. You've got the kind of skills I need to help pull off a very important job. Definitely no kids. Can't make any promises about suicidal ghouls, but I can say Lou won't be involved. Nah, this'll be fun. I promise. So here's what's what. I used to run jobs with my partner, Hal. Hal's a dear old friend. Known him since before the war. Hal and I went our separate ways when I joined up with Meg's crew. Now he's being held as a slave by a group of unsavory hooligans out by Watoga. And being forced to do who knows what. I got a plan to free him. All right, shoot. Now, it happened after we found the crater and decided to settle, but Hal's not the type who enjoys being in one place for too long. To be honest, neither am I. But Meg's crew offers resources and opportunities that we just weren't finding on our own anymore. Well, Hal thought we'd be better off on our own. I told him I was staying put. He struck out by himself, and that was the end of it. The best cons require a partner. Someone to help sell the illusion. In this case, my partner, that would be you, are going to play a critical role in selling that illusion. I could probably rescue Hal myself, but it's riskier than I like. Now, I figure with your skills, There's very little chance we could screw this up. My best guess is that when he and I split, well, he kept following the trail south. The hooligans from the Watoga arena must have offered him his life in exchange for servitude. Knowing Hal, he probably figured he would bide his time and find a way out of his situation later. Well, these guys run a deadly arena competition out of the old Civic Center. Now, Meg asked me to scope it out and find out what their deal was. See if maybe we could get them to join us. It was clear these weren't the type of people we wanted in our crew. Slavery's a big no-no with Meg. And these folks are all about it. But while I was betting on one of the matches, I spotted Hal waiting on people hand and foot in one of the arena's luxury boxes. Good. Right, so about this competition. People fight for riches, food, supplies, whatever they're willing to bet. Half the competitors are slaves, and their masters are betting on them. Others are just people trying to make their fortune. Not quite, but close. I want to pass you off as my slave. I'll make a deal to sell you to Hal's master after you win the competition that will rig in your favor. Once you get into the slave quarters, you and Hal will break out and rendezvous with me. Any questions? All right, that's the spirit. So, here's how it'll go down. Meet me at the Watoga Civic Center, and I'll do some legwork before you get there. You'll want to slip in the back entrance. I'll be waiting, in character. We'll get you into the competition, and I'll go over the final details with you once I know more. See you there, partner.
Much of a scratch on his helmet. I'm decapitating every doll that kid has.
There. That's the best character added during Wastelanders. No, I'm gonna say this. One of the only good characters added with the Wastelanders campaign. Everyone else is forgettable.
Johnny can be a bit full of himself.
Johnny's cool, right? However, he's kind of weird for a raider when you think about it. Like, oh, there's no slavery. It's like, okay, killing and maiming and stealing is okay, but no slavery. That we know of. So I said, these raiders are very... I didn't like either of the factions, right? I didn't like the raiders, and I don't like the settlers. I think that they're both boring, except for one or two characters in there. But overall, they're boring factions. I mean,
time to hit up a camp.
you could have came up with something much more interesting, in my opinion. That's always Fallout. Like, I always feel like a lot of Fallout is missed opportunities for it to come up with something creative. But Bethesda, in general, does not like being too creative. Or they just aren't creative, I don't know. Got Foundation first. Or, I shouldn't say they're not creative, because it feels like, after Fallout 3, because like Fallout 3 was like an insanity of creativity, alright? I'm gonna say it, I loved Fallout 3, and one of my favorite Fallout games, Fallout 3. Just because there are so many things in that game that just are more fantasy than science fiction, right? Like, think about it. You had the vampires in the subway. Never brought those back for Fallout 4 or this game. Alright, you had the tree guy. Well, it's Harold, which is technically from the original Fallouts. However, he only had the tree growing out of his head. He wasn't a full tree guy. You know, he wasn't a living tree. I shouldn't say living, a sentient tree. Sapient tree, if you will. What else was there? Oh, the constitutional robots. You know, guarding the robots that thought they were the founding fathers. There's, you know, Rivet City. There's Megaton. Like, Fallout 3 was all about fantasy. It was a fantasy game set in a post-apocalyptic universe. I'm just gonna say that. Fallout New Vegas reeled that back a lot. Fallout New Vegas, there was very little fantasy elements. Yes, you had some mutants here and there, or like some fantastical mutants, like the plant-based ones in the one vault, but overall, New Vegas was a big reel back into science fiction rather than science fantasy. Alright, then you had Fallout 4. Fallout 4, again, was a reel back into science fiction instead of science fantasy. And then you have this game, and this game's all over the place. It started out as a science fantasy game with all of these different monsters and like, you know, like the sheep squatch, the Grafton monster, the Mothman, you know, these are all like fantasy creatures. And then they had that, and then like from like starting with Wastelanders and onward, they reeled that back into science fiction. And then they're sort of bringing it back to science fantasy with what they had that Mothman event, and this place, it's all over the place. Right? It's like the science fantasy elements are very subtle now, versus the science fiction elements are taking precedent. And I just got caught in here. Huh. You can get caught in there. Interesting. Alright, why am I running? I can travel there. Like, I will always say that there's so many missed opportunities with this game. Like the Brotherhood questline, right? There was a big thing with the Brotherhood questline. You were like, oh, they sent the expeditionary force here to find out what happened to them. I'm like, oh, they all died. Oh, they found that out, and then it didn't become about that anymore. Right? And
Members, there is another site
I'm not doing that, Mr. Enclave Man. But what they should have done with the Brotherhood questline is that you find the Brotherhood members, like Taggarty and all of them, and they're scorched, right? And I don't mean like mindless scorched. You have them as like
The Civic Center is your home.
like they're basically in control. Like they join the scorched willingly, right? Like the next stage in like human evolution. Like, you know, they saw that the scorched was like a better way to reclaim the wasteland. Something like that, and it's just like, nah. Hey guys, look, this is another place that has, no bearing after Wastelanders. Like, oh my god, here's an arena? Can you go back and do this? No.
Keep quiet and let me do the talking from now. Follow me, and remember, you're my slave.
Oh, there you are. Well, hurry along then, we're late. You're lucky I didn't feed you to the Mylocks when I had the chance.
Still the best character I had during Wastelanders. He's interesting. Like, they managed to make, like, one interesting character. And spoilers, he's the only one that can die. So I gotta try and keep him alive, maybe. I don't know.
Hey, your slave doesn't have her collar on. You better take her inside and fix that quick before she does something you'll regret.
No worries, old chap. I've got it right here. Poor thing's got the trots, it does. Had to go around the back way so she could do her duty outside before entering. Like the proper scum she is. She'll be all empty now. What do you have to say for yourself, slave? Good, because it'll be the end of you if you do.
Just make sure she doesn't make a mess. Because I'm the one who's got to clean it up. Get that stinking collar on her.
Oi! You heard the nice bloke. Come over here, so I can put this collar around your scrawny neck.
Thanks for playing it cool. I signed you up as an alternate to get you into today's match. So you'll go in if one of the current fighters loses before the match is over. I have a good feeling that's gonna happen, if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Now, if you screw up and they try to detonate your collar, it's on to plan B. Kill everyone, save Hal, and make it out alive. Like it? It's a character I whipped up just in case. I don't want anyone here knowing who I am or tracing it back to the crater. So instead, I'm
Reginald B. Humphreys, from jolly old England, mate. Got stuck in DC when the airplane stopped running, and couldn't make it back across the pond.
sorry, just trying to make this more believable. Yeah, I was gonna enroll you as the septic survivor, but I'll think of something a little more dignified. Now, other than that, I'm gonna need you to roll with the punches, just like you did back there. No sense blowing our cover over egos. I know, it's not elegant, but when the lie is specific and disgusting enough, people don't bother asking questions. As you can see, it worked. Well, there's not much to go over. If all else fails, we're going out guns blazing. It won't be ideal, and we'll need to murder every last one of these chumps, and still rescue Hal. Let me be clear, do not lead us into Plan B. I will not be happy. While you're down here, I'll work my magic in the stands, doing recon and making deals. There are 3 rounds. You'll need to fend off whatever they throw at you. Between each round, I'll come back here for a pep talk, and we'll discuss our various options. I'm counting on you to come in first. Don't let me down.
All right, Atomic Avenger. Get out there when they call you, and don't let me down. I've got a lot of caps riding on you.
I just realized the name's similar to an old movie, or series. He said, Septic Avenger, and then Atomic Avenger. I think that's... Isn't it Toxic Avenger? The old movie series thing? Don't know. I do try to watch a lot of old movies.
Get out there.
As newer movies are awful. So many movies that are bad these days. Not all of them. But you know, a great many are just so terrible. It's the CGI. They rely on it too much, I'm telling you. Instead of making an actual good story, they just rely on CGI. Hello, ghouls. That one didn't register. I forgot to get ammo. Oh well. And that was weird. Can you, like, not glitch through me? I do like when enemies aren't glitching through me. Man, when this thing is not spec'd, it is awful. I mean, most weapons are awful when they're not spec'd. The only thing good is, like, shotguns. Like, shotguns are the only thing you can use not spec'd. I think that one's glitched into the wall. There we go. Man, the rebounding health bars. Yeah, I've been playing Remnant from the Ashes, alright, with my friends. And that game does not have rebounding health bars. Alright, it's so nice to be able to shoot an enemy and not have its health bar freak out. Yeah, that's always real nice. Oh, and he's glitched into the wall. It's nice to have that not happen either, because that doesn't happen in Remnant. Not to my knowledge. We beat the game the other day, me and my friends. Yeah, You know, it's... So strange coming back from a game that works to a game like this. Ah, Bethesda. Oh, there it is. How he was damaged already, I don't know. You're supposed to, I think, have a time limit on there. Probably failed that. Oh well. Wait for the end of the round results. Alright, I'm waiting. Nuclear Dawn, Arm Guard. That's a neat outfit. The stop sign. Actually, no, I think it's dumb. It needs stop signs on both sides. Or like a stop and go sign, or yield. Again, another missed opportunity to create an interesting outfit there, Bethesda.
Wow, people out there seem impressed. Keep it up, and this will be a piece of cake. Okay, listen up. I found a couple ways we can tip the scale in our favor. Now, Nuclear Dawn was using some strange new blend of chems to give himself an edge. And now he's dead, we can steal it. Use it ourselves. Now, I also discovered a powerful turret system built into the arena. I bet I can hack it and turn it against your targets in the ring. Okay, I'll create a distraction, and you raid Don's locker with the chems. I can only distract for so long without raising suspicion. So be quick. The chems should last at least one round, so make it count.
Oi! There's something I need to speak with you about.
Whoa. You got a problem, buddy? Take it up with the boss man, Sargento.
Oh, it's like that, isn't it? You should know that Sargento's a very busy man. And he don't like being disturbed when he's running his show. Now, how's he gonna respond when I tell him you're the one what told me to bother him, when you're perfectly capable of handling this yourself? Yeah, you think he's gonna like that? Gonna give you a nice fat promotion for that cock-up? Or you think he's gonna cut off your arms and make you his next arena fighter? Maybe feed said arms to a captive Deathclaw as a nice appetizer for the main course. You...
All right, you made your point. What do you want?
Right. Now there's a man who knows his onions. Where was I? Oh, yeah. I saw Maddie over there giving me Slave the old googly eyes. Now, I don't know, given her cannibalistic past, if she wants a meal, or if she just wants a quick snog. Either way, I want you to keep that dodgy natter away from me, fighter. Or I'll make sure Sargento knows who buggered it all up.
Yeah, sure. You got it. Whatever you say.
You giving me guff? Do you want to see me really cheesed off? Your boss man is showing considerable interest in purchasing me fighter when we win it. He's not gonna want damaged goods. Understand? Now, you do a good job. Maybe I tell Sargento, and you move up in the world. Does that sound like the dog's bollocks, or what?
You'd do that?
I would. Swear on me dead mum's grave.
Okay. We got a deal. I won't let Maddie get near your fighter, and you better not forget to tell the boss.
You got it, old chap. Now, I've got to get back and make sure me fighter ain't got into some trouble. Pleasure doing business. What did I say? No biscuits till you've earned it.
Never listened to that conversation. Interesting. It's neat. I mean, this part's neat. It's too bad you can't come back here and keep doing the arena, because for some reason, no. Missed opportunity, Bethesda. You're very good at creating those. Let's see, you're out. Out. That's the thing with this character. For some reason, I'm always out of ammo. Oh, that's not good. That's not, like, registering correctly. Ammo? This is, no, that's what I'm using. I don't know what it is, this character blows through ammo, and it just never gets more. Maybe it's because I'm not spec'd and I'm playing it a lot more than my other characters, I don't know. Anything else? This, but like... God, not having a spec'd character is awful. These guys, which are not taking damage. Oh, I have this. I have a melee weapon. So, melee it is. One, two, three. At least I'm always doing damage. Another one down. Why did it make me look up in the air? And then they nerfed plasma grenades for no reason. It's like, oh, why don't you play this game very much? I don't know, it's because the nerfs that don't make any sense, the balancing that doesn't make any sense, lack of content. The fact that I've done several, probably almost 2,000 hours at this point. And yeah, I know there's people that have more than that, but it's like... Okay, so don't use VATS with this thing. It just eats up all of your AP. I really want to do daily ops. There was like 3 daily ops teams. Do I have a better melee weapon? I don't know. I got a plasma cutter. Give the bear arm. Let's see.
Frequency calibrated. Please proceed to new triangulation point.
What? It's like someone here in Watoga doing that. Oh, there is. Level 58. And Fastnacht Day is up. Not like I care. Like, it's just masks. Like, I don't care about the mask. I have so many, and you can now, like, buy them all in the atomic shop. It's like, what's the point? I mean, really, look at this. Come on, load, atomic shop, load! Look, it's like all of them. Like, who even cares anymore about Fastnacht? Yeah, I know there's a recolors, but it's like, still. Ugh. Wow, it's been 34 minutes already. That's awful. I should really get on to recording Wolfenstein, but I don't feel like it. I just want to get this done.
Avenger, but you're gonna need to do better than that to win the final round. Second place is now last place.
After you win, I'll come meet you down on the arena floor, where we'll go over the final plans. Then you're on your own. Oh, I also found some new information we can use to our advantage, if you so choose. Now, I'm certain I can convince Maxima Maddie to throw the round if I tell her I'll disable her collar and buy her freedom. So what kind of help do you want from me this round? Okay. Gotta admire the confidence, but remember what's at stake here. If you lose, it's on you, and there will be consequences. Don't blow it.
I forgot, I got this recently. I don't think it's nighttime, right? What time is it? 3 a.m., yeah. However, it doesn't have the negative damage anymore, so this should work. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Gotta sit down here for some reason. Sit on the bench. Let's do this. One last time. It's real easy. It's just a grafted monster. Like, the second round is harder than the last. I don't know what Bethesda was thinking. Oh, or maybe I do know what they were thinking, and the fact that they don't play their own game. Said this before, they don't. You could tell, whenever they used to do developer live streams, they had very little idea of how to play.
Initiating surveillance process. Scanning. Survey complete. Resource drop. Authorized. Please clear the area.
Come on. Oh, he's legendary. You gonna, like, come out of there? Like, why did that do so little, game? That should have did a lot more. And I know it should have. The stupid Modak thing, shut up.
Resource drop locked. Immediate elimination required.
I need ammo. Hello, why are you so glitchy there? Go. Okay. You know what? Yeah, why wasn't I just doing that? There's half of his health. Man, this thing reloads slow. I mean, it is a 4-barreled muzzleloader, so. Punch. Punch. Hey. Punch. Build up the critical. Build up the critical. Build up the critical. And switch back. Triangle. There we go. Good old 1-star. Thank you, Bethesda. Just what everybody wants. I'm going to take that fuel. I'm going to take everything.
Area secured. Remote unlock complete. Have a nice day.
Oh. Completed an event by not doing it. Holy crap, are you glitchy there, sir.
Quick, listen up. Here's what's gonna happen now. Sargento will offer you a drink from the winner's cup. It's laced with a heavy sedative to knock you out and counter the adrenaline, in case you were to try something stupid. Here's a key. Keep it hidden. After you and Hal bust out, meet me here. Okay, look. Sargento's coming. He already wants to buy you, so other than the formalities, it's a done deal. Any questions? Alrighty.
Time to get back into character then. Oi, Sargento.
Reggie, my friend. Your fighters performed just as well as you said. There's a lot of profit to be made on a crime killer like this.
Sure you want to give her up?
Yeah, mate, I'm chuffed. But I'm looking to move on now. I think she's better served here with you.
Yeah, I get it. Gotta fetch a good price while you still can. Anything else I should know about this one?
Nah, me trudge here's bloody brill. Wins fights and rarely gets knackered. All's good, isn't he?
Hey, you're a good one, Reg. You got yourself a deal. Yeah, we'll settle up after I, put him with my others. All right, my new slave. Time to celebrate with a drink from the winner's cup.
Bottoms up.
There's kind of some meta commentary there about the slaver being black. Then again, Fallout 3 did that as well, so it did better because it had a pimp doing it.
New gal, huh? Hopefully you'll last longer than the last one. It's probably better if you didn't know. Unrelated side note, stick to the gruel they give you. Stay away from the meat. Wait, Johnny? I'm surprised he'd come to save me. That's great. What's the plan? Not the most elegant solution, but between the two of us, I think we can manage. The guard shift's usually pretty light about now. Once you make a move, I'll be right behind you.
Alright, let's bust out of here. Give me some chems, and you give me radix. I'm not taking dirty water. Dirty water is not medicine. Tired of that being in there. Oh, a handmaid. I'm still there. I'm gonna kill all these guys just because that one dropped the handmaid, which is kind of rare. And not something that usually drops. Ooh, hello. Oh, it's okay. I don't have either. Eh. Oh well. There's some enemies. I love how it's called Raider, despite these raiders not being like raiders. What do you have? Combat rifle, meh. Combat rifle, no thank you. I would like... Hey, legendary! Punch before he mutates. There we go. Not very good, since they nerfed vampires. Yes, they nerfed vampires. It like no longer works really good on shotguns. You have a handmaid. Are you going to drop it? You did not. How dare you? How boring of you to not drop your handmaid. Where am I even going? I'm just here to kill raiders. There's a raider. Made a double barrel. Hal, you're almost dead. I don't think you can die, probably. I guess. Acquires key. Still no handmaid. How dare you? I wanted 2 handmaids. What's this way? This way? I don't know which way to go. Oh, this is where we were. Oh. Acquires key. Or... I don't feel like it. I am cheating. Hello, thank you. Did that break? Did the ice sequence break it? I might have. I have broken the game. That's not good. Oh, I'm overcumbered. God dang. Wait. I can fix that. Oh, I don't need that. Where is it? Whoops. You weren't supposed to cheat through the door. Well, don't make it locked.
How the heck are you?
There you are.
Thanks for busting me out of there.
Hal. My man. You look like hell. And it suits you. Because that's exactly where you're going. Hey. Thanks, Vault Dweller. Sure. Sorry for misleading you, but if you knew I was only coming here to kill Hal, you probably wouldn't have come along. Sorry, that wasn't a risk I was willing to take, but hey, now I know better for next time. Before we go, there's one small matter we should discuss. I want you to tell Meg I get a 50% cut of the gang's share of the vault loot. Or I walk. All right, you drive a hard bargain. 25% it is. Back to the crater then, shall we?
Yay, having a lot of every special really helps with this. Just being able to skip dialogue. And get better results. Because he can have his 25%. It's like... You can do something that give him 0%. We'll discuss that later on. Probably in the next episode, depending on when that's going to be. Because I'm probably going to record a lot of Wolfenstein from now on. Because I've been neglecting that LP, but oh well. Sometimes you gotta give the people what they don't want. I put up what I want, what I watch, you know? That's my channel. My channel, like, a lot of people do what, you know, what will get them views. I put up what I like, you know? Like, I make the type of videos I like to watch. If other people don't like to watch those videos, well, you know, I can only do so much.
We got everything we need, so we're just waiting on you to make up your mind, 7-6. You ready to roll? Pretty good, 7-6. With your plans, and the best damn crew I could ask for, I think we got a good shot at this. Lou's already setting up explosives at the vault entrance. Gale's always ready. And for the amount you promised Johnny, he best jump when I say jump. So yeah, as soon as Lou gives the word, we're ready. All right, go meet up with Lou at the vault entrance. See if he needs any help. The rest of us will head out in a bit. Then we'll do this thing. You dig?
Yep, said we were going to do it with the raiders, and we're not done yet. You might seem that we're going to raid the vault now, but we're not. Is that Johnny? Why is he here?
Hey, Vault Dweller. I may have something for you. Unless you just came by to chat. This. I had some left over after my last score. I could be doing better. I did just murder my best friend, after all. How about we change the subject?
Yep, but what did he give me? I never knew he could give you stuff. Oh, just Rad-X, okay. Well, I'm gonna go scrap that handmade, then I'm gonna end the video. So, yeah, and then next time we'll do From Russia with Lev. Which, if you don't know, is just Bethesda stalling. We'll discuss that in the next episode. I gotta work on another Wasteland Weaponistics video, and I gotta work on All Weapons video. I'm working on the All Weapons video. I got a game that I don't think anyone else has done an All Weapons video for. And why are you in my camp, Rabid Wolf? Why do wolves have so much health? Like, for comparison to size, wolves are insanely tanky. Alright, Handmaid, what do you give me? Swift magazine. Not great. Alright, I'm gonna end it here. See everybody next time. Bye.